Introducing something else that's very special.
We are. There's two things going on this weekend. Our symphony concerts, where we're going to continue our salute to Leonard Bernstein, and we're going to actually recreate his very first concert, the debut concert with the New York Philharmonic, which was on November 14th, 1943. So exactly 75 years plus a couple days, we're going to recreate this exact thing. This is a broadcast that made him famous. It was broadcast over the CBS radio network, over 500 cities in North America. Over 10 million people heard this concert over the radio. No, 2000 in Carnegie Hall.
I need to ask you about yesterday, because yesterday was the anniversary.
That's right.
What did you do in honor of that yesterday?
We rehearsed.
You rehearsed?
We had a rehearsal last night.
Did you point out the fact that folks 75 years ago?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. And then Saturday and Sunday we're going to use, this Saturday and Sunday we're going to use some of the audio from the broadcaster. And it's very cool because we're going to include advertisements, and they talk about war bonds, and you know, at the height of World War II, I mean, it was a different day, and it's going to be very cool.
All right, now this is very special to you to have these type of performances, and tell everybody why.
It is. I knew him quite well and worked with him at Tanglewood, met him there first at Tanglewood, and became a really good friend of his family's, and he helped me start my career and gave me always good advice, and that was something that I hardly ever conduct a concert if I don't think about him.
Yeah, so do you get tingles when you're doing this type of thing?
I do, because I really love the man, and I thought, you know, there was no one like him. He was a great pianist, a great conductor, a great composer, and whether he was writing TV scripts for those 400 TV shows that he did with young people's concerts, of which I was in the audience, or if he was lecturing at Harvard to students, there was just no one like him.
What makes his music so special?
Well, it was, first of all, very creative, and it was primarily his show stuff was done at a time when, you know, it was at that very height of the Rodgers and Hammerstein and Cole Porter era and whatnot in the 50s and 60s, and boy, he was right there in the thick of things. And his problem was that he was so talented, Lou, that he couldn't separate serious from classical. So he would conduct the Philharmonic one night and then go down to Tin Pan Alley and play barroom piano for forever. So well, that's how prolific he was. But the other thing that we've got going on is Tuesday night.
This is the 20th.
That's right, the 20th. This is our second season of our Spotlight series, which is we take a few of our musicians, they curate this, and it's at the Temple for the Performing Arts on the 4th floor at 7:30, and we have, I think, 10 musicians this time that just play some fun, exciting chamber music, and you can see there that we make the 4th floor of the temple seem like a big hotel club.
It sure does.
Yeah, and that we have special lighting.
That changes the whole experience too.
It really does. And there's cocktail tables set all around. People can sit or stand, and each musician talks about what they're going to play. There's a chance for lots of communication between the audience and the musicians, and it's really a lot of fun.
That would be a great for people that maybe don't go to the symphony very often, or maybe haven't, you know, taken advantage of some, you know, just to learn a little bit more about it.
Get the history of it. Yeah,
it really is. And each piece they play at this is no more than about 5 minutes long.
Oh, it is.
It's fun music. We're going to do some a mandolin concerto. We're going to do some Spanish music. There's some very new Philip Glass music that's going to be played by 3 of our premier percussionists on marimba, on the same marimba actually.
Okay.
So this is the kind of stuff you just won't hear anywhere, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
And the pricing is reasonable too, as it always is, which is a surprise for a lot of people. They think this is out of their realm. No, it's not.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is only $15, and of course for our symphony concerts, the least expensive price is $15, but always half price for students. So people can, if they want to go, I think they can afford it.
You got a couple of experiences this week, within the next week. And again, we're talking about the event that's going to be on Tuesday. You know, people are going to be rolling into town for the holidays, for Thanksgiving, and Tuesday is a big arrival date, too.
It's a perfect
and you want to get them out of the house right away so they don't overdo it. So.
It's the perfect place to go. It lasts about an hour. It's informal. There's drinks and little hors d'oeuvres, and I mean, it's just a
beautiful night out.
It sure is.
That's going to be awesome. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Maestro, for coming in.
Always a pleasure, and a very happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir.
It's a pleasure.
As always.